what's up, what's up? I'm here with my good friend, BaBa. What's up, brother? How are you, man?
I'm okay, my brother. Welcome,
Thank you.
Accra.
Yes, brother, man.
Yes,
So,
sir.
people been waiting for this video because they love the most recent videos that we posted, the previous
Okay.
ones. So, BaBa, let me ask you a question. Where are you originally from?
Okay. I was born in Trinidad, the island of Trinidad, known as Trinidad and Tobago. And in early years, my early childhood, say like around 3-4 years, my parents moved to St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. So I spend most of my life in that island.
Wow.
I have traveled small here and there, to the States, 1-2 islands, but I was raised in the islands. So we grew up in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. And how long have you been living here in Ghana?
We came to Ghana in 2005. And between 2005 and 2011, we have been going and coming. Our first time was like 9 months. The second time, 7.
So you came as a group or by yourself?
No, we came as a family. We actually, propel our own movement to Africa. Yeah. So we came, as children returning to Africa. All right. And that was 05. Okay, and we have been here off and on until 2011 when we came. And ever since then we are here. As we are speaking right now, we never left and went back since then. Yeah. So we are living in Africa.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Where are we in Dodowa?
We
or
are
outside Dodowa?
We are in a man from.
A man from, okay.
Aikuma man from. Aikuma is a town you pass when you was coming here,
Okay,
a small
right.
town here.
Right.
That is Aikuma. This area is a man from, but this whole area is called, we are in what is called the Greater Accra region. So when you look on a Ghanaian map and you look for the Greater Accra region, it is let me see, it stretches, it's more towards the southwest of Ghana.
Right.
Right? If you see Ghana as a map like this, right? Ghana is something like this. See? And the Greater Accra region is in this area here.
Yes.
Okay? Tema is over here. You see? You have Accra, the capital, over here, and we are in these outskirts here, in these areas here. Okay? So this region is called the Greater Accra region.
Right, okay.
The flat plains.
Right.
Oh, yes.
That's the same region I live in,
Yes,
in Oyarifa, then you have other
Right.
towns like Adenta, East Legon and things like that. Like, I know you had this land for a while.
Yes.
And when it comes to buying land, I'm pretty sure it's cheaper back in the day.
Oh, it was much cheaper back then. I mean, that was what, 10 years ago, 13 years ago now.
So how much is land now around this area compared to other areas that may be closer to the city?
Yes. I mean, just the other day, brother gave me some numbers too. You see, like right here, in this area here, right up from us here, there is 3 acres of land for sale. They are going by plots. They are asking for 8,000 Ghana cedi a plot, which would be something like 2,000 in US currency. When you do the foreign exchange, what you get. So this is in this area. You see, it depends on location. You see, yeah. So the prices of land vary. There's a brother I reason to who is talking about getting land in Dodowa, and it is in some community areas and thing. And he's telling me they are selling a plot for 1,500 Ghana, 1.5 million. I mean, in the rendering. So, and then if you want half of plot, he come with 7,000. I mean, 700 Ghana, 7 million. So this is where you see price can vary. If you go in the mountains, you have probably sojourned and heard the cost of land in the mountains now. You see, those land may cost plenty. The other day we went to the rainfalls.
How
The
much
brother
is
is selling
land?
land up there. He is telling me, for a plot because of location and so forth. He's telling me 9,000 or even here 11,000 and things. So
Oh,
you understand?
Ghana.
Yeah. Here, right here. Do you remember the waterfalls we went to up in
Oh.
that area?
Here.
Yeah, here in Ghana.
Oh.
You see it? And this is right here from us. All over right now because of the influx of our people coming to the land and looking for land. Yeah, land is all over. Even on my phone, they are sending me messages about land for sale and things like that. So, real estate, so to speak, is picking up here in this place. Some of the times, though, we go through hell because you might buy this land. You buy this land, or you bought this land, and then here it is. Someone come later and a relative of the person you bought the land from, and start to kick up dust. Oh, well, he didn't have the right to sell this land to you. When you look, some of us, we have stories we can tell you. We have had to buy the land twice. Sometimes even 3 times. And imagine you come here into this land and you have to go through things like that. All that is discouraging.
Right.
Okay? Sometimes it can send you crazy. I mean, look, for example, early this year, we are here on this land, 13 years after. We bought this land in 2005. Started to clear the land in 2006. Started to develop the parts given to us in 2007. Now, here it is now, 13 years later. A group of people came here early this year and started asking me about boundaries and things like that, and telling me that we are on their land and it was their family who sold this land to us. They are the ones who own most of these land around here. Now, get this. I never see you before. In 13, where was you when we were buying this land? I never see you before. None of you came here. A good 7, 8 of them. We never saw them before. But they are claiming that there is some slight problems and blah. So I called my brother. Right? They claim they want to bring a surveyor to, resurvey the land and, see what is what. They came back the other day without the surveyor, with a next story. See? So all they are doing now is coming with stories, but when they are ready to face us, right, with hard facts and because when this land was bought, anytime you buy land, like in this measurement, 10 acres, the land is printed in the newspaper. Okay? So if there is any problem, it will be addressed. This is public. It means that if there's family problem, if there's any problem, it will be addressed. Okay? 13 years later, you are saying so and so. Well, anyway, we are waiting for them to come and bring the evidence and everything. And if there's any adjusting have to go on as far as certain claims they are talking about, well, there's compensation. You have to pay us back for certain things that we have already done. Now, this is just one of the things that you see that you can face with. Most people are saying right now they would rather buy a house and a land already done set. It is registered properly and so forth. That way they have no problem. Well, all that is well too, you see. But I'm not saying that because they claim that they are not coming to give us problem. But we hope not. You see?
Right.
Yeah, that's what we hope, because we know devious people can get when their backs are against the wall. And, sometimes when you need money, you're thinking on ways of how to get it.
Yep.
Which loopholes to try jump through. So these are some of the things that just recently happened. But it's no botheration to me like that. You need to come fully and face us with all the things that you are claiming, because we have our evidences and our titles and ownership for.
So what do you enjoy most about being in Ghana?
Wow, I think it's a heavenly vibration that I feel. Home. I feel, and it is attributed to our journey in the islands and our education and spiritual growth concerning Africa and our ancestral land. Now, coming here to the land, of course, we had to adjust in many ways. But the joy of being here in this heavenly land and being able to be free to a certain extent, a certain level, enjoy a certain freedom that I never really, or we could have enjoyed in the islands, in the system of things. I am able to manifest my heaven. I am able to settle my mind from the, how we should say, the exilement, as we would call it in the islands, in the West, the longing for Africa, you see, and so forth. So what I enjoy here is being able to manifest my heavenly meditation, manifestation, and being able to live, you see, and be provided and sustained by, you see, all that you have seen in this place as we continue to build this kingdom paradise, as long as we have the willpower to do it.
Right.
So we see we have more opportunity to do things, you see, even though all these things are, you know, we have to back them also with financial support. So
Yeah.
here it is, we are living, see, we are living. While we live, we develop. But the great joy of being in Africa, see, and being able to live in Africa, and me, this generation, right, is a great fulfillment in my life, you know. So it brings me great joy, yes.
Right.
I have my sadness, and I have my ups and downs, you see. I have my near-death experience. It's the first, I mean, when I came to Africa and I got sick, that's the first time I ever been so sick in my life.
Oh, wow.
You
So
understand?
that's the next question I wanted to ask you is, what has been your journey since you came to Ghana? I mean, did it all work out smoothly for you, or did it take a process to get where you are now?
Yes. Sweat, blood, and tears.
Wow.
Yeah. And many sad times, sorrow times, you know, those emotions that come and go. But again, you know, just like I'm saying, you know, the joy of being here in Africa, and also, you know, seeing people like you who are coming. I mean, here it is. In Ghana is also, Ghana is an international state as well in Africa. It's like a meeting point, like a crossroads, and so where we come to meet many people as well. Many sons and daughters return into the land, you know, and we are being able to meet, you know, right here in the motherland. Who knows? We may have all been here at the same time when we were being, you know, taken out through the gates, the doors of no return, and so forth. Here we are, you know, through the ancestral spirit of truth and being in newborn in flesh again, reincarnated souls, we are back here in this land, and we can feel all these joy and oneness amongst ourselves. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time and a great fulfillment for all of us, you know, wherever we are, you see, but especially in times and, you know, when it comes to dealing with Africa. And Africa vibration, showing that yes, we can live, but there are adjustments, there are slight changes, things that we have to be willing to do. You know, we talk about living natural and living in earth and living with creation and being in tune, you see. But we have to remember, when we talk about being natural, that means you have to do everything. You mostly doing everything.
Wow.
You see? Unless you are in a position to have help and, you know, you can give command and things for certain things to be done. But most likely, living natural means that you have to be involved, and it's most of the time is you.
Wow. So a lot of people need to know that, you know, buying land, you have to consider where you live.
Yes.
So basically, being close to maybe the city, people can maneuver a little bit better. But if you choose to purchase land outside the city, understand there's a lot of work involved with that.
In establishing it, yes. You know, I mean, you see,
What made you want to come outside the city?
I have always been from childhood a country youth. We interact in the city here and there in the countries we came from and things like that. But I always been a person that loved to be in creation,
Right, right.
feel earth vibes and things like that. So, even before coming here, ascending to this land from the islands, we had a few years of preparation and some farmland too that we had leased from the government for agriculture. It was 5 acres and we had developed it well, so similar like this too.
Oh.
Planted it up well. And I also took it as an experience because I say, when I reach into Africa, we want to duplicate this. And a matter of fact, we are in Africa, we are in the land where we can spread our wings more than we could have done in the islands where we came from. All these are opportunity and bliss. So so yeah, the preparation, was well worked in. You see it from early times.
Right.
You see it. We knew that Africa is a heavenly home, but we knew that it wasn't a bed of rose waiting for us. We knew that we would have to come and create that heaven,
Right.
because there is land for it. Create that paradise. Create that divine vibration.
So people who want to come to Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
what is some of your advice of the things they should focus on first when they come into this country? I mean, you've been here for a while,
Yeah.
and of course, y'all been through some things that you've learned yourselves.
Yeah.
So, with all that information, what is something that you advise people?
I would say, even using my experience is that if you can get land, especially, you said for the first time, okay, if you are coming and you say, okay, Ghana is where I want to be, Ghana is where I want to live, all right? After you are gathering all your information about the country you are coming to, so you are prep small, you see, in your mind and thing, but say you are coming and this is the place you want to live, I would advise in getting land. See if you can get yourself a piece of land, because you want to start to develop. You see, if along with land, if it's business as well, because you need to be able to support yourself if you don't have a establishment where you are in America or wherever you are that is giving you finance to
Right.
support your positions here. If not, then yes, the two main things would be business and home planning, development. So you want to get a piece of land and you want to start to develop the land, because you say that here is where you want to live, here is where you want to be. So even if you are going and coming, at least you have something now that you can continue to build upon. In a few years from now it will be something. Probably by those time too, you might, the individual might say, okay, I think I can be here. And, I reach a stage now that is comfortable enough. I can be here for a moment, and things like that. You call it home. So I would say that these were some of the things that we did. When we came first, we were also advised by those who were here before us too, brethren and sisters, that it's good to start looking at land. You see? Yeah, that would be some of the things I would advise I want to do. Everything else is experience. Yeah, everything else is experience.
So, how's Fifi doing? A lot of people be asking about Fifi.
So,
How she's been doing?
She has been growing well. You know how it is with children and their nature and behavior as well. But she's also growing well in Africa. And she's coming along well. You can hear her and some of the children from the village. They are out in the front, doing what children do. They are playing and associating themselves and things. But Safia is doing well. She's okay. I I'm happy that she's able to grow in an environment like this as well,
Right.
you know, and so forth, because I myself had an environment, something like this too. So, yes, I'm grateful, I give thanks that, you know, I mean, all that have been manifested,
Right.
she's able to born and come now and
Wow.
inherit, you see, and live and feel the vibes that, you know, her parents have manifested for her.
Wow.
You see, so she's well, she's happy, you know, and so forth, and I'm happy as well.
A lot of people was asking me, how can they get in contact with you? You got a contact information, or what's going on with that?
They can contact me, I don't mind, you know, but most likely my contact is just through the phone. You see,
Right.
so you know, if they want to reach me and they want to talk to me, there's no problem. They can also reach me through you. If they, you know, you come across them, they want my number and things
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
You know, you can give them the number. So far is my phone. So if anyone want to call me and talk, usually that day is mostly costly.
Right.
You know, and I'll tell you the honest truth. From what we know with these phones and things like that, probably yes. If I may have got a little high tech like you all, I could probably put a screen and we can see and talk. Radiation is something with me too.
Oh, okay.
I don't check for these things because of a lot of these unnatural things that can affect us and things. So, and
Okay.
I'm not even much on the phone like that either. I'm not really a phone person too, who will be on the phone for hours talking.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
especially them radiation thing. But if they are able to come to, I am more than welcome. I mean, I'm more than ready to welcome them, so we can talk even at face to face,
Wow.
feel we one another out and things
Right.
like that. Yeah. That is, I think that will be the best thing, you know, in the future. But the contacts, yes, we can go from there. Yeah, you know, we can reason from there. There's no problem.
Okay. Well, excellent, BaBa. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much for having us,
Give
man.
thanks to brother. well, one.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
man.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, peace.
Yeah.